Good morning. So today we are back at the Rocky Mountain National Park. We came in again on the north entrance, and so yeah, leading into it, I'll put a picture right here. A few miles out, we came across some pull off, and on the, I don't know what side, it'd probably be the south side of the road, there was probably 100 to 150 elk just bedded down underneath some trees because the wind's blowing today. So in advance, sorry if it messes with the audio. But yeah, as you can see in that picture, there was elk all over the side of this mountain, and it was a really cool sight to see. Anyways, today it has warmed up. It is currently 36 degrees outside. The wind is blowing though, but it is awesome. So the skies outside, I don't know if y'all can see, but they are blue, hardly any clouds, and it's gonna be an awesome day in the park. Okay, so we're about to go sledding up there. Yeah, so they have these little parts in the park where you can like pull off, and a lot of people go skiing and snowboarding. And since we are here on vacation, we did not rent or bring any skis or snowboards or any sleds or anything like that. So Cheryl and I went to the store the other night and we got blow up tubes that we're going to use to slide down that, and also we needed some snowsuits. So we didn't bring any snowsuits because we weren't planning on doing this, and so I guess the snow here is a little early, or a little earlier than normal, and so not everybody had snowsuits without spending a bunch of money, and we didn't want to, you know, buy them and just take them back home because we already have some. So anyways, long story short, the only ones we could find were like kids snowsuits. Maybe a small adult, which I'm a small adult, but these are even smaller than that. They're a little tight. Don't even know if I'm gonna be able to zip them up. They're a little snug. So anyways, yeah, that's how it's gonna be. How's yours going?
It's coming.
I may be talking a couple octaves higher by the end of this, I don't know. It's gonna be a whole lot better than back where we're from. Probably can get some more speed. Huh? So I felt like I was, what are you doing? I felt like I was gonna pass out trying to blow that thing up, because you know, we're up here in higher elevation. So it's I don't know, maybe I'm just a big wuss, but we gotta blow it. I think she's ready. So all right, here we go.
It's really, really steep. For the record, there are some very serious cross-country skiers and snowboarders out here, and we have a $10 snow tube and children's snow pants on, and I'm in the way. I'm standing here taking videos of my husband on a tube, and I'm in the way of these skiers. So, ultimate embarrassment.
Okay, so in no way, shape, or form was that epic at all. All I did was go up to about right there, and I'm completely out of breath. And I like to think of myself as probably not in the best shape, but I'm definitely not in bad shape, but I'm totally out of breath. Yeah, Cheryl's like right there. Right there. And she's already turned around like, what the crap. But so much fun. So I kind of put the brakes on it early because I started to go off to the left, which is a whole row of trees. And I didn't want to hit it. You all right? She fell. But oh, this is a blast. I mean, this is so much better than back home. I mean, the hills back home are nothing compared to this. And they're not, even if they are this big, they're not this steep. So you don't pick up as quick. But yeah, this is awesome. So here comes Cheryl. Go down the middle, not off on the edge like I did, because he'll just shoot you over.
You have no control.
This camera does this hill here no justice at all, because this thing is like straight up and it looks like it's kind of like just tapered, but it really is like straight up. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna take this camera up with me now. I left my GoPro back at the cottage. I've been having issues with it, but I mean, look at that. I hope that makes it a little clearer of how steep this thing is. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go this way, which all these are little baby trees, it looks like, or something, I don't know. Woo, I'm out of breath, but there's Cheryl. So let's see what happens here. All right, let's get over here, see what happens. Oh shit. I definitely thought I was, huh? I thought I was hitting that log like right there. Okay, so Cheryl and I are out here hiking. I hope the audio doesn't get messed up by the wind, but we're out here like in the middle of all the wind, like we have nothing surrounding us. But anyways, we are hiking on, I think the trail was called Bear Cub, and it goes out to Bear Cub Lake or something like that. It's about a 1 mile trail. And so yeah, it's got some fresh snow on it. It's beaten down a little bit for some people, but we strapped on the old snowshoes and we're gonna hike it and see what we can see. So check out this rock. Like right there is barely touching on that point. It's barely touching there. It's barely touching there. This huge rock. I feel like you could just like push it on over. Although I know you can't, but it's barely even touching. I don't know, this is pretty cool. I'm sure y'all can tell by the audio, the wind is terrible through here. But look at this view. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. We are probably about halfway there, and I guess I said the name of it wrong. It's actually Cub Lake, is that right? Okay, want to make sure I didn't say it wrong twice. But anyways, we're about halfway there. Somebody just passed us and said that up here there was a elk that was kind of on the trail and seemed a little cranky, so he had to turn around. Which, you know, the natural thing to do is to keep going. So we'll see what we get into when we get up here, but this place is just awesome. If you all have never been to Colorado, I'd definitely say 100% it is worth it. I'd like to come back in like the summer or the fall and see what the difference is compared to winter. But right now, it is just unbelievable. Okay, so I want to say we're probably 3/4 of the way there. Somebody just passed us and said that it was like another 20-minute walk. Seems a lot longer than a mile, but...
No, 20 minutes was just until that elk was sitting up there.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I don't even know. When I said that we were probably halfway there, it probably wasn't even close. I don't know, but anyways, they just passed and said that that elk that one person warned us about was still up here, and he was like right on the trail or whatnot, so everybody was like getting up to that point and turning around. So we'll see if he's up here when we get here. If he is, we'll see if we can't capture him on film, and then or we'll see if we can't pass one through. I don't know, we'll just have to address it when we get to that point. Okay, so it's been a few minutes since we chatted last, but so Cheryl and I pulled up. We got up here, sat down, took a break, and we pulled up an aerial view on our phone of where Cub Lake is, and we are still not even remotely close to this thing. We never did see the elk. Huh? Cub Lake. Okay. I've called it the wrong thing like a few times, but so we're not even remotely close to this thing. It's creeping on about 4 o'clock, a little after 4, and it starts getting dark here at like 5:30. So we don't want to be stuck out here in the dark, because the only flashlights that we have are the ones on our cell phone. So you know those are gonna suck. So anyways, we're starving. We're just gonna turn around and go back. So it sucks, we didn't get to see it, but I definitely think that it is a lot farther than what the sign said. I mean, I could be wrong, and I probably am wrong, but I believe it's a lot farther back than what they said that it was. Or maybe we just went down the wrong path, or because of everything being covered in snow, maybe we had to take a different trail. I don't know. But anyways, we didn't get to see it. So yeah. But I'm hungry. How about you?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
She doesn't want to talk about it. She's getting hangry. But anyways, I wish we would have seen the elk, but I don't know how much farther it is. That guy said it was like 20 minutes on up the trail, and that was like...
We've been hiking for like 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, so first of all, the elk may have moved by now, but, or, you know, that guy's time is off a little bit. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna hike back. Next time I see you, hopefully we're in the truck before dark, and then we will head into town if I don't break a leg, and we will go get us some dinner. Well, we made it. It is about 5 o'clock, so we have about an hour, a little less, before it gets dark or starts to get dark. So we made it back to the truck, obviously. The sun's going down over the mountain. But right now, we got everything packed away, and socks changed, so now we got dry socks on, which is nice. And so now we're gonna head into town and grab something to eat, because we are starving. Okay, nope, hang on, focusing. So we're back at the cottage now. Got some dinner. It was great. The park today was good. The weather was great, even with the wind. The wind was a little fierce at times, but nothing too bad, unless if you were out like in the open or something, it really didn't bug you. The temperature though was perfect. Like it got up to high 30s, low 40s. It was a great day to go hiking and sledding. When we were sledding, the snow had not started to melt yet, and then when we got to hiking, it kind of did, and it made for the trails to be a little wet in some spots. We started out with those snowshoes on because in the beginning of the trail it looked like hardly anybody had been down through there, but then as we got into the trail, it was there was no need to have the snowshoes on. Also, speaking of the trail, so yeah, we saw a trailhead sign going into that for the Cub Lake. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
I don't know why I can't remember that. Anyways, and it said 1 mile. But then when we were walking back out, we seen a sign, and there was 3 different trailheads, or 3 different trails within that one trailhead. And all the way to that lake is 2.5 miles. Well, we made it like almost there, so we're guessing that we probably went 2 miles, which was a like 4-mile round trip. So we were a little off, and we don't understand why the one side sign said 1 mile. We're kind of thinking that was 1 mile to the trailhead, even though that the sign was right outside the trailhead. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to call it a night. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, go ahead and hit that little button right there. And also, make sure you hit the bell right next to it so you can see, or so it lets you know when more videos come out when I post them. Speaking of more videos, make sure you click on one of those 2 right there. Other than that, I will see y'all next time.